My caseload consists of children and adults focusing on speech sound disorders, language delays, and I also go out to group homes to assess swallow function. My day consists of providing therapy to my caseload and also looking after a team of clinicians, providing mentoring and supervision.
So I normally start my day off at some local schools working with the younger population who have speech, language and literacy difficulties. And then in the middle of the day, I get to see my adult clients with various diagnoses like hearing impairment, brain injury and autism. And I finish my day off in the clinic with my after-school clients, which is always lots of fun. And amidst all of this, I look after a team of new graduate speech pathologists, offering them mentoring and support with report writing.
Every day at Enunciate looks different for me. Some days I'm working in the clinic, other days I'm on the road travelling to schools, childcares and to people's homes. I see a range of clients from the age of 3 to adults and we work on various different things. Some days I'm working on fine motor skills, other days I'm cooking with clients in their kitchen. I see a range of clients with different disabilities such as autism, intellectual disability, ADHD and Down syndrome.
So a typical day at Enunciate for me looks like I'm out in the mornings. I'm generally mobile. I'll go to some local primary schools or local preschools to visit my clients for visits. Then I come back to the clinic in the day and I might see some little ones with autism, and I will finish up either in the clinic with lots of after school clients, or I'll go out mobile again and visit clients at their home.
It's so rewarding in the sense that I'm able to be in a place where I feel safe and I'm able to practice evidence-based practice with my clients, to work really hard to ensure that they achieve their goals, and that includes heaps of flexibility. So making sure that I'm able to see clients, do the admin work for them too, and be able to talk to my mentors, develop myself professionally as well. There's all of these different things that are happening all at the same time. It's hard to describe what a day looks like at Enunciate.
So the normal day for me is I'll go to the school or home for mobile sessions, and then in the afternoon I usually come back for clinic sessions, and most of them are after school clients. And during the gap I like to have lunch with the colleagues, and we also like to chat about our clients to see how to collaborate together.
So I work with kids at Enunciate. So I work with school age kids and the really little ones as well, which I love. I don't work with any adults at the moment just because my passion is with kids. I also work at a school on Wednesdays. So I go out to the school and I do lots of groups with Kindy and Year 2, and it's really, really fun.
So every day at this job is quite different, which is something that I love. I normally start my week by working from home on a Mondays, and then the rest of the week I typically start my mornings with some mobile clients before I come back to the clinic and I see the rest of my clients and then have time for admin and also meetings as well.
So I work with children and teenagers and adults, and they all come from various backgrounds, autism, ADHD, learning disabilities and mental health issues. And yeah, here at Enunciate, no day is ever the same, servicing people in clinic, at home and at schools.
What I really like about working at Enunciate is the team culture and seeing all the clinicians support each other. I also love the team bonding activities and how there's cake for every birthday.
So this one's actually a really hard question because there's a lot of things I love about working at Enunciate. But if I was to choose one, perhaps it would be the balance that I have in my role. I really like the fact that I can work with clients and do client-related stuff, but then also have that mentoring on the side as well.
My favourite thing about working at Enunciate is getting to play with the children all day, but it's also rewarding to see the development in their skills and seeing the family's response in their children's development.
What I enjoy most about working at Enunciate, I love working in a multidisciplinary team. It gives you a lot of different perspectives about caseloads and clients, and you get a lot of support that you wouldn't otherwise. Working with like-minded individuals, we're all passionate about the same things, so that's what I love the most about working here.
What I enjoy most at Enunciate, it is my clients. I am able to foster and support the people that I feel most passionate about supporting, and I'm able to do that in a really safe and fun and supportive environment. So that's the best.
So a few things that I like to work at Enunciate is I have the flexibility to work out my schedules. The other thing is the team is very fun and friendly, that a lot of them can really, I can be friends outside of work. And one more thing that I like is I got to work with the multidisciplinary team, including the art therapist, speech therapist and the physio.
So I love our team here at Enunciate. Everyone is so friendly and welcoming and supportive of each other, and everyone's just always willing to help each other out. I also love that there's always new opportunities for me to explore, and there's good diversity in the clients, so I could work with adults in the future if I wanted to.
One of the things that I really love is the team environment that we have across both the speech pathologists, occupational therapists and the art therapists. Even though we are from different professions, I feel like we all have a really great connection and team culture. And the second thing that I really love about Enunciate is the variety in the type of clients that we receive, and also the session arrangements that we have, whether we're working in the clinic, on telehealth, whether we're mobile at schools, preschools or nursing homes, and also the time that we have to really develop our skills here.
So I love the warm environment here. Everyone's really welcoming and it's just easy to talk to everyone here. And I just love the cool vibes and a very supportive environment.
My biggest tips for new clinicians would be to ask as many questions as you can. No question is a silly question. Also, to have as many resources and visuals as you can when starting out, as it makes your life a lot easier.
So my first tip is to soak up every clinical opportunity you get in the first year. And the more experience you have, the more you will be able to figure out your passion and your interest, and then you can start narrowing down your caseload. And my second tip is to make sure you find a workplace that has a really good support system. So at Enunciate, for example, we have weekly mentoring, peer support groups, and lots of opportunities for professional development. And this is really important, particularly in your first year out of uni.
My top tip for a new graduate just starting in the workplace would be to persevere. It may be really challenging at the start with trying to manage your caseload, getting to know new clients and trying to learn lots of new information, but planning and scheduling your time will be the most helpful thing, and it will get easier from there.
My top tips for new graduates would be to look for a clinic who offers mentorship and support. It is definitely required in your first year. Don't be afraid to ask for assistance. You are going to be new to the career, new to the workplace, new to being a full or part-time worker after university. It is definitely the most important tip I have for new grads, is to look for a workplace that will offer you the mentorship that you need.
I have 3 tips for the new grads. So number 1 is being open-minded, to work with the multidisciplinary team so that you can work out the goals together. Number 2 is try to understand your scope in different settings. And number 3, and that's the most important thing, is to take care of yourself, which is self-care.
So a top tip I have is to be ready to learn a lot in your first year, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Another tip would be to be organised. I think it's really important. The days can get really busy, so definitely trying to organise and plan out your day.
Some tips that I would recommend for new graduates who are looking for jobs is, first of all, to look at the support that you will receive, especially in the first few months of being a new graduate. The second thing that I would recommend is to have a look at what type of caseload you are looking for and to work in, so that the company is able to also reflect that and provide you with the skills that you want to work in a certain caseload.
So 3 tips for a new graduate. My first one would probably be to stay connected. Just networking, LinkedIn, stay connected to your peers as well, like on Facebook, stuff like that. Second tip, probably be just do what works for you, and just know your boundaries, and yeah, just set your own standards. And probably the third one, and most important, probably be to always give yourself time to take a step back and have a breath.
Top tips I have is to always be open to learning. I think that that's an amazing skill to have anywhere really, so develop that skill so you become more employable, right? Also be really happy in a team environment, because here we have so much opportunity to participate in multidisciplinary care. We're always talking to each other, we're always collaborating. So openness and communication and honesty is another really important attribute to have, I think. And the last tip that I have is to always be client-centered. That is the core of Enunciate. We really do care so much about our clients, and we work so hard, and we're always trying to develop ourselves to ensure that we're providing the best care for our clients. So being able to have those 3 skills, if you have them all, then come join us, right?